Okay guys, welcome back to Mason Fix, and today I'm going to be going over my custom Baja Warrior, so let's get started. Okay, to start, I have a Predator 212 pound this with a torque converter and a stage 1 kit with the straight pipe, the air filter, and the governor moved, and it works pretty good. I get probably around 40 miles per hour, and it has good low end torque. And then I'm also added coils in the engine to power the light and a tail light, and I just have that all running nice and neat up to the switches. And here's what I did for the switches. I'm using a old moped switch thing with like the brake and stuff, and this came from old moped that my friend had, and we have the kill switch hooked up to that. That would normally be the horn, but that is the kill switch, and then that is for the light, and the tail light is always running. And one thing that you'll notice is there are no wires coming out of that, because all the wires are ran through the bars and they come out here and they run nice and neatly down. And kind of the same thing with the throttle. I ran it in and it comes out down there, and the brake is just out because that would be hard to run it through the bars. And that I just have a little piece of wire bent to hold my safety glasses, so that works pretty good. And here is the tail light. This is just a trailer light. I think it's like $14 from Harbor Freight, and I just have wires running nicely under the seat and back from that. And this does have an option for a brake light, but the brake light switch on this brake thing doesn't work. It's cut off. So, and I think it got cut off because the switch went bad, and I don't think this is one that can be replaced. This came off of a cheap moped, and I don't think that can be pulled out and be replaced. And then for the gas tank, I have a cover running over this smaller gas tank inside, and that just makes it go. I think originally this was like a fake gas tank, and there was like a fake cap, but when I bought this, the guy gave it to me, and it so happened that it fit over perfectly over the smaller gas tank that he had, and I just welded a piece down there and some tabs on the cover to bolt that, so it doesn't rattle too much. And there is a dent that I do need to take that off and pop it out, but that's okay for now. But that looks pretty nice, and it saves me like $50-$60 to go out and buy a gas tank of this size to make it to basically get the same look. The only downside is that there's a smaller gas tank in it. There's, I think, a 2-liter versus like probably a gallon or two that you would get with a full-size gas tank. But hey, it works. And I also welded on these bar things that, or I guess angle on that come out, and it acts as pegs. And the reason why I did this is these pegs are good for street riding, but when you go off-roading, this does not have any back suspension, and it's really rough. So when you are riding this, it's kind of hard to stand up on these pegs. You kind of gotta lean forward, and and don't get much control of it, versus standing up on these pegs, you get a lot more control over the bike. And lastly, I made this back fender when I bought it. It did not have a back fender, so I took some sheet metal, I cut a bunch of little slots in it, and I just bent it to make this nice, not too bad back fender. There's just some dents in it and stuff, but it works. And you can see I have the American flag painted on it, and I was gonna paint this, but I like the look of the bare metal, so that works pretty good. But please like, subscribe, and share this video. Thanks for watching.